With the problem solving, when we have this 3A and 3B, that would be I do. That means that the teacher does it and guides you through it. And then the 4A and 4B is the you do. That is the part where you have to show that you understand what you are doing. Okay. Is everyone here? Does anybody need help finding this page? Okay. So the 3A, again, we have a word problem. We have to read it. I want you guys to remember that we're going to use that Addams Family song to remind us that we have to underline the question. We have to circle important information, delete extra information, and then of course we have to solve the problem. So for 3A, Isaac, can you go ahead and read me 3A, please? Okay, so we should know that we should be making the UPS. Again, I do this because I do want to show the different ways that we can get our answers. There's some of you that still need to follow this method, so we are doing it together. Of course, there's some of you that do this method mentally and are still able to solve the problem. But I am going to demonstrate it for the purpose of everyone that still needs some help with this. So first thing is we underline the question. What is the question asking us? Ooh, clue word. What is the clue word there that we can box? Each. So we know that the word each means what? It's either multiplication or division. So let's rewrite that question. How many computers, clue word computers, in each class? And we know that the word each is either multiplication or division. Clue word computers. Okay, so we underline the question, we circle information. What is the information that we need to circle? What are the products that we need to circle? And is there information that might need to be crossed out? Okay, 42 what? 42 computers. Yes, they're desk computers, but nonetheless, they're computers. So we have 42 computers. Any other number? 30 laptop computers. Yes, they're laptops, but they are computers. They are asking us for computers. So we have 30 computers. Do we need 4 inkjet printers? Do we keep it or do we delete it? Why? They're not computers, right? Clue word, they're asking us for computers. So do we need 2 laser printers? No, we do not. So then we have our products. We have 42 desk computers and 30 computers. So we have some more information. The principal wanted to place an equal number. Clue word there again, equal number. Equal number means that we are. What does the word equal mean? the same amount in each, again, each classroom. How many classrooms is there? So we know that we also have 6 classrooms. So we want to know first, how many computers, these are the computers, in each classroom. So do you think this is going to be a 1-step, a 2-step? What do you think we are going to have to do? 2 steps. What is the first step? How do we figure out the number of computers? We're gonna 42 times 32. So we know how many computers do we have? How many computers do we have if they give us 42 and 30? What are we doing? First step is that we are going to add, because we have to know how many computers we have total. So we have to add 42 plus 30. What is 42 plus 30? 2, 4, and 3 is 7. So we have 72 computers in all. Do we stop there? Did they just want to know how many computers? No, they did not. That is the first step. My second step, I have extra information, 6 classrooms. What about those 6 classrooms? Thank you, because it tells us each. So we think about our strip diagram. They gave us our total. We have 72 altogether. And we know that we have 6 classrooms. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is how our strip diagram looks. We have our total, but we're missing our bottom, which means we are going to divide. $72 divided by how many groups? 6. Some of you might be able to do this very easily. Some of you guys might need to break it up smaller so that it's easier for you guys to do and you don't have to do 72 dots. And this is where I'm going to show you what we have to do using our 10 frame. So if you need a scratch sheet of paper, you can get a scratch sheet of paper for this. Again, some of you guys might already have the answer because you know your divisions, you know how to do it, but some of you might still be struggling with the division, and this is where I'm going to simplify it to help you better understand the dividing portion. So we're trying to figure out what 72 divided by 6 is. You can do it in your math journal if you want to, that is fine. So what I have here, again, I'm going to write it down on my paper just so I have space. I know that I have 6 groups and a total number of 72. I want to know how many groups of 6 will fit into 72. Here we go. So I'm going to break this down even easier by using my strip, what is it called? My place value chart. I have tens and I have ones. I don't have any zeros. So I have 7 tens and 2 ones. That means that I have 7 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my strip diagram again. And then I have my ones. I have 2 groups of ones. Now I have to see how many groups of 6 can I make with this 7. If I have 7 tens, how many groups that have 6 on them will I be able to make with this? So I'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is my one group of 6. So that means how many groups did I make with my 10s? I was only able to make one group of 6 with a remainder of 1. So I have to do, count it again. What is 6 times 1? 6. I subtract it. 7 minus 6 is 1. And I bring down my 2. So now I have a group of 12. That means this one no longer exists because it was left over. And I have to break it down into 10 small little squares. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now again, I need to make groups of 6. That means I have to count 6 to make a group. How many groups of 6 will I make with this 12? There's one group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 groups. That means that I was able to make 2 groups. And again, if I count them all together, 6 plus 6 is 12. I subtracted, I have no remaining. So what was my answer to 72 divided by 6? 12. 12 would have been my answer. So that means in each group, each class had how many computers? 12. So all I have to do is explain it. I have to write it down. I added my total number of computers. I'm going to put 72 and divided it by 6 to get 12, period. So you're just explaining what you did. You had to do the 2-step. First, get your total, then divide your total by 6 groups, which is 12. So for some of you guys, I don't know if maybe this was easier for you than trying to draw it. All you have to know is that you have to put your 10s if you have leftovers, and they can convert it to 1s, and you create your groups on there. Yes, my paper looks very busy. Again, this is me explaining everything detailed to you guys. I know when you do it independently, some of you guys might use just the strip diagram. Some of you guys might just use the standard algorithm, that's 72 divided by 6. Some of you might decide to use the 10 frames to show me how you're going to get that answer. And that is 100% okay. There are different ways to get your answer. The important part is choosing the best method that suits you. Not everyone here uses the same method, and that is okay. Okay, number 4A and 4B is a little bit easier. We're going to do 3B together. Go ahead. Victoria, can you go ahead and read me 3B?
The operation of a golf diving range has 9 buckets of golf balls and 12 golf clubs available to rent. There are 45 golf balls in each bucket. How many golf balls are available
So again, we are going to underline the question. And let's figure it out. What is the question asking us? Golf balls available.
Hello,
Yes,
hello,
yes. Hello? They call again, somebody scream, yes. How many golf balls? So all they want to know is how many, the total. So they're asking for, again, if we already see this, we know that they want to know the total. That's what they're asking for. What is the total? We underline the question, we circle information. What do we have to circle? What is our products that we have to circle? 45 golf balls where? Ooh, each, clue word there, each bucket. So what does the word each mean? Multiply. So that means we have to multiply by each bucket. So we have to figure out, did they give us how many buckets we have? Thank you, 9 buckets. So 45 balls in each bucket. And we know that we have 9 buckets. Somebody mentioned 12 golf clubs. Do we need 12 golf clubs?
No.
Why not?
Because it's only asking for.
Only for the golf balls, right? So that is extra information that we have to throw out. It is trash. All I know is that I have 45 balls in each bucket and there are 9 buckets. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna make this bigger. 8, 9. There we go. So I know that in each I have 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. I can add them one at a time, or I can, what is the other way that I can do it if I don't want to add? We know that the word each means. Look at your strip diagram. What would we do if we have the word each? Multiply. We can add or we can multiply by what number? How many groups do we have? 9. So we would do 9, 45 times 9. If you cannot do that, you can add. What's 45 plus 45? 90. And again, 45 plus 45, 90, 90, 90. What's 90 plus 90? 180, 180. And then we have, what's 180 plus 180?
1,600.
Plus. 180 plus 180 is 260. Sorry, 360. So carry the 1. And then we cannot forget the 45. So 0 plus 5, 5, 6 plus 4, 10, carry 405. Same thing as over here. What is 5 times 9? 45, carry the 4. What is 9 times 4? What is 9 times 4? 36 plus 4? 40. So our answer here, yes. What happened?
going to that.
What happened? Yes, you can, yes. So you could have done it the long form where you went ahead and added it one at a time. Or if you know your multiplication a little bit faster to do, our total, they're asking us for the total. What is our total? 405. How do we explain this? Yes, I multiplied 45 by 9 because there were 9 groups with 45 balls each. Period. Clue word each is the multiplication. We know that our answer would be right here, 405. Some of you might have gone directly to this 45 and multiplied it. But again, if you cannot and you don't know your multiplication yet, I am allowing you to use the multiplication reference chart. Then this is the other way to do it. You have to know how to break it down into the strip diagram. You have to know that if I'm not going to multiply, they may group them and add them one step at a time, not forgetting my last one, in order to get my total. Either way, I still got my same number, but some of you might have stopped there because you were able to work it out with the multiplication right away. But some of you guys might not be able to do the multiplication, and you have to figure out that, okay, I cannot do multiplication, but maybe I can add it. Yes, it's going to take a few more extra steps, but at the end, my result is still the same result. I'm just working it out differently. Okay, so I'm going to leave this up here. You have 4A and 4B to do on your own. Make sure you show me your work. Explain it, even if it's verbally. If I go around, I will give you 10 minutes to go ahead and do that, and I will walk around and check your work. 4A and 4B, it is your turn. It is a lot easier than this one, but read carefully. Make sure to always use the Addams Family song. You underline the question, circle information.